What's up guys? Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and today I wanted to do a video to answer some very common questions. Here on the channel, I've been really focusing on trying to put out good information to give folks a working knowledge of how to use their transferable currencies such as American Express membership rewards points. Today, I'm going to focus on those American Express users, and we're going to talk about the partners we use to transfer our MR points, specifically the airline partners. Now, every credit card YouTuber does a great job of reminding everyone to only transfer these points when you are ready to redeem them. Most folks do not suggest anyone transferring their MR points speculatively. But sometimes life happens and we transfer the MR points and then the redemption doesn't happen. Family emergency, change in employment, whatever the reason, there will be times when we could be sitting on, say, 126,000 Avianca life miles without a redemption to execute. So if that happens, the first question is, well, how long do I have to redeem them? When do they expire? In this video, we are going to answer that question. I'll go over each airline partner and we'll talk about if and when those points expire. But first, if you are new to the channel, I talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If you want to keep up to date with those topics, subscribe to the channel. I'm putting out consistent content multiple days a week, and I'm trying to get better each week. As always, if you get any value out of this video, slap that like button for me. Now, let's get into it. Okay, the concept is simple. I'll go over each transfer program and I'll give you the information you need. Let's start with a favorite, Air France. Air France is the flagship carrier of France and headquartered in Paris. I just used Air France miles to book business class tickets to Paris this summer. Should I get stuck not taking that flight and getting stuck with these Air France miles? They will expire in 2 years. Unless I fly on Air France or a KLM flight, flying will reset the clock. British Airways Avios. British Airways is headquartered in London, and besides having huge taxes and fees to fly out of the UK, we use British Airways Avios to book American Airlines flights. British Airways Avios expire in 36 months. You can extend this by any type of activity, which means collecting, buying, spending, or sharing Avios. That will reset the clock. Pretty easy. If you get stuck with a ton of BA Avios, you will have a lot of time to use them. And if you don't, you can just transfer another 1,000 MR points over and it resets the time. Everyone's favorite domestic carrier, Delta, and their Sky Miles. Delta is headquartered in Atlanta and is widely considered to possess the best hard product of the legacy carriers. Sky Miles do not expire. That could actually be the best part of their entire program. Probably my favorite partner, Virgin Atlantic. Virgin is another UK-based carrier, and while not exactly a member of any alliance just yet, they seem to partner with everyone. Virgin is legit one of the best partners for big league redemptions. I used them a few weeks ago to book Delta One to Amsterdam early next year. Virgin Atlantic miles, no matter what they're calling them now, do not expire. Next up is a program I plan to use either next year or in 2024, Aer Lingus. The most common use for Aer Lingus is super cheap flights to Ireland. Aer Lingus uses Avios, and they mirror British Airways Avios in that they expire in 36 months unless qualifying activity such as collecting, spending, buying, or sharing Avios happens. This next one doesn't seem to be all that popular. Aeromexico is based in Mexico City, and it's actually a great way to book Delta flights and flights to, you guessed it, Mexico. Aeromexico miles expire after 24 months. To reset the clock, you will need to fly a SkyTeam partner and credit that flight to your Aeromexico account, or you can also earn miles by booking a hotel or using their shopping portal. Pretty easy to reset that clock. ANA Mileage Club out of Tokyo, Japan is a favorite amongst the flying YouTubers, but don't get caught holding the bag with ANA. They expire after 36 months, and as far as I know, there is no way to reset that clock. If you know any loopholes, comment below. Another one of my favorites is Avianca Life Miles, based out of Colombia. These miles are on the short end of the expiration table. You get 12 months to use them. They have some terrific redemptions, but make sure you have everything squared away because 12 months is not a long time. You can reset the clock by crediting a flight to the Life Miles program or using their shopping portal or hotel booking. One of the most popular programs, Aeroplan, is Air Canada's program and a great way to fly Star Alliance partners. Be careful though, Aeroplan miles expire after only 18 months without any activity. Next, we have a heavy hitter, Cathay Pacific Asia miles. Everyone is always asking for redemptions to Asia, and this is one partner to pay close attention to. Based in Hong Kong, Asia miles do expire after 18 months without any qualifying activity. Emirates Skywards. I just did a video on a really cool Emirates redemption to Milan, Italy. Check it out, I'll link it below. Emirates is one of the Middle Eastern carriers based in Dubai. The Skyward miles expire after 3 years. Now, here's the detail though. It's not exactly 3 years. They expire on your birthday on year 3. So don't get caught slipping by Emirates. One airline I really want to fly is Etihad Guest. Etihad is the flagship carrier of Abu Dhabi and their miles expire 18 months without any activity. One program that does not get talked about a whole lot is Hawaiian Airlines, and that's probably because unless you live on the West Coast or in Hawaii, you don't really use Hawaii miles. Never fear though, because Hawaii miles never expire. That's really cool. Iberia Air is headquartered in Portugal and is another Avios using program, and they follow suit with the others. 36 months without any qualifying activities. JetBlue is a domestic carrier that I have personally never flown, but I have heard great things about. Their miles never expire. Qantas Airlines from Australia is said to have a great first-class product on those incredibly long flights. Their miles expire after 18 months unless you earn or use them. Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer is home of the world-famous Singapore Suites. I have to fly that from JFK to Frankfurt really soon. KrisFlyer miles expire after 3 years. So that's the list of airline transfer partners with American Express. I've done a lot of videos on transfer partners lately, and I'm hoping folks can get questions answered from them. If you have experience with expiration or reinstatement of miles with one of these programs listed, please give us your story in the comments section. Also guys, this is your friendly reminder to use an online shopping portal this holiday season. I use and recommend Rakuten. I prefer Rakuten because I can opt to earn American Express membership rewards points in lieu of cashback, making them much more valuable to me. Use my link in the description and you can still get $40 or 4,000 MR points back on your very first purchase. Do it, it's free money. That is it for me guys. If you enjoy this type of content, click the like button, and if you stayed all the way to the end, I appreciate every single one of you, and I thank you.